Welcome back to Championship Sunday.
Hello and welcome.
Reba hits a deadly low reverse, defended by Wu, who's going to swing with her right hand.
Wow.
A soft touch from Plett. That's a double. Oh my gosh, that may be the best rally we've seen.
This is just sportsmanship.
Can't look at him, I'm going to cry.
You know, sensei to student relationship.
Nice up from Rahul, and Hinkle sets him, and it's a good pull. Everton with a set. We've an area lefty on two! Welcome back. We're in Richmond, Virginia for the Spikeball Tour Series Mixed Division. Before jumping into Game 3 with Ruth Troughton, I'm Ben Dantowitz. Just here to say, we've got a field reporter, Allie Foster, sharing that the third place match between Olivia Jenki and Joe Bondi versus Katie Pearson and Will Picone is going to its third game. So a lot of drama online to make the podium here, and a lot of drama to be had in front of us right now for Game 3 of the finals. Ruth, who's got the edge coming into this game? We just saw Gross and Hui pretty commandingly take Game 2, but the clutch gene from Game 1, I mean, if you're in Game 3, you've got a clutch gene like Rahul Murthy and Ali Jenki winning national championships. How do you pick?
Honestly, I cannot call it. I do not know. Like, I don't even wanna say who I'd.
I just wanna sit back and enjoy. I fully support that.
Yeah.
Hope you're all enjoying back home. Karah Hui not enjoying her serve toss there. She drops it straight to the ground.
The wind. She can blame it on the wind.
Yeah. Is that a botched toss? Is that the first botched toss we've seen on the Spikeball Tour Series stream? I believe.
Are they going second serve?
Yes.
That's the question. Yep. That's the
Gotta
rules.
Gotta be. She readied up. Everyone was ready to go, and she dropped the ball.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness. She tries to drop the serve. And that's one of the sadder double faults I've ever seen. A dropped. It looked like a dropped first first toss, and then a second serve looked like a tap on.
Yeah.
And it just hits rim.
Meh. Okay, here we go. Good body.
Quick touch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Way to reach that.
Yeah, an interesting decision. So the ball's coming up from Murthy, and Ali Jenki, instead of taking that step back to find it on the ground, tries to jump and get it, and it tips fingers instead. Not able to control it back to the net.
Once you've committed to the air.
Yeah, you're stuck. You're stuck in the air.
You're stuck there.
You're stuck in the
for
air.
It feels like hours.
Yeah. Enough time to ask, how did I get here? What went wrong?
Yep.
That serve. High on Murthy. That's what went wrong there. Maybe a little
Classic.
discussion if it's high or not. They check with observers, and it is confirmed, signaling high. So 2-2 apiece.
Oof.
Picked up
Ryan
well.
digs it out. Can't quite get around it.
Yeah, great pressure there for Murthy to drop it in front of him.
Yeah. It almost looked like an easy drop, but it did then just pop off the net super low.
Yeah, there's a
Dig that out.
slight wind going at Rahul. So Rahul is serving, I would say, upwind or into the wind.
Yeah.
So those drops are going to be slowed down even more and
Yeah.
come even shorter. And then for Ryan Gross, not only is it moving away from him as it comes off the net, but he also has to then get the ball up in the air and avoid hitting the ball with the wind too hard at his partner for that first touch. So
There's
the wind causing a lot of problems all at once. Ryan Gross finally figures out his two.
There we go.
Trying to get it back in, I
There
suppose.
we go. Easy point.
It's got to be something for his confidence to just get that hit out of his system. As Hui serving even. Murthy doesn't want it.
Throws it away in disgust.
Second serve well in play, and a good push through the gap. Hui trying to leave that space open for Gross to maybe fill, but she doesn't help crash early enough, and Gross is stuck on the pole, just just nowhere to be found on that push. Great low serve from Jenki, but handled all too well.
Yeah, that was a great serve.
Strong movement on that reverse cut, but clips inside rim. And that one
we saying?
Bit of a
High?
discussion about high or clean.
They're saying
Observer signals high. That is completely over Ali Jenki's shoulder. So double fault for Gross there. But a lot of good pressure going with that reverse and cut.
Good serve.
A soft touch driving
Okay.
effort. Oh, but a no hit zone signaled on Karah Hui's hit.
No.
So we won't get to see
You
the
hate to
result of
see
that
it.
soft touch.
You hate
Murthy
to
and
see
Jenki
it.
happy to win the point. They would have wanted to do it in a more flashy style here. Look at this diving effort for Murthy to get the setback for Jenki. Oh, what an effort. And so that
You
mistake
love to see
from
it.
Hui going to be a 6-4 deficit they face early game
Yeah.
3 here.
You don't want
Murthy
to
on the
create
ball.
too much of a gap here.
I know in the U.S. a lot of players will say the early stage game is a race to 15, and from there you're usually just playing from there. I'm curious, in your experience playing in the UK and across Europe,
Yeah.
are there any kind of benchmarks that players are looking at early stage game? Because as you said, it's early, but you don't want to be down 7-4 if you can help it.
No, for sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. And a lot of the time, we play to 15.
Okay.
And
So it definitely is a race to
actually,
15.
it's always a race to 15. Sorry, no, that's a lie. Pool play, we often play to 15. Bracket play is... Oh.
Wow, soft touch, almost pulled back. Murthy in a little bit of pain, or maybe just upset that he didn't get the touch. I
Yeah.
don't want to conflate the two. No, he is in a little bit of pain.
What's he done?
Just tripped up, maybe slid on his leg, funny.
Okay.
A little slow to get up. Looks like he's on his feet,
Okay.
doing okay. But yeah, and so you play
Sorry,
pool
what
play
was
to
it?
15, okay.
Yes, pool play is often 15. Bracket stage, often you enter.
And so when you're checking in
21.
mentally, are you trying to get to be the first to 10 to really threaten? You've already gotten close to that 15 mark.
Yeah, it's... Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't want to make something up.
You might just take it. Some people just like to take it 1 point at a time too.
Yeah, that's how I play.
Okay. Well, with all the wins under your belt, I'm sure it's a good strategy. It's a proven winning strategy. But yeah, everyone's racing to 21 some way or another.
It's a race to the 21. That's no revelation. Okay, 8-5 lead here.
And the wind's picked up a little bit.
Yeah.
And the reason I know that is because I am very chilly now. Wow, a great backhand flick from Gross.
Yep.
You see
Sees
him
the
moving his
space.
body left to right and able to hit the ball back to front. A little bit funky looking, but gets in the point. No complaints.
It's quite an unexpected shot, so
Really, it is,
it
yeah.
works.
You'd think he's pulling the ball back towards, oh no. Like he's maybe going to pull the ball back across his body instead of hitting a backhand
Exactly.
flick.
Last minute he does that.
Mhm. Serve called clean there. They go to the observers to double check, and now 7-8. So it was once a little bit of an early deficit, 7-3. Now just a 1 point game.
Gonna see a reverse cut second. Nope.
Lefty drop instead. And Murthy, great
Ooh,
footwork there to
gets
find a
round
set.
it. Such
Ali
quick feet,
yeah.
that.
Yeah, quick feet. Ali Jenki making him look really good there with that well-centered set.
Yep.
He has all the time to get his feet around and then get that clean pull
Yep.
around the defense. Karah Hui more so on the push there, unable to rotate as quickly. A drop serve from Rahul Murthy, and it looks like it's on the ground.
Ooh.
No play from Gross. So after a 4-1 lead, they
Ooh,
answer back with
10-7.
quick break to halt them in their tracks. Another drop serve, and it's another
wow.
ace for Murthy.
That is disgusting.
Jenki's fired up.
Yeah, you love to see the players fired up.
And
Okay, take a
Gross and Hui want a
timeout.
timeout. So a quick 60-second break of the action. So we had a 7-3 initial deficit. They pushed back to 7-8, and now we're down 11-7. So a little 3-0
Yeah.
run here for Jenki Murthy.
Yeah, Rahul went on a little run there, and yeah, I think that's going to give them the confidence potentially to run away with the game, but it's still early stages.
Yeah, showing that clutch gene factor
Yeah.
that he's got. There, I know the camera's on us, but I can't help but observe that Gross and Hui have left the court to go grab some water, and Murthy and Jenki are just sitting
Just
cross-legged. They're relaxed. They're in their element. They
Yeah.
they own this court right now. They're up 11-7, and they're more than halfway in the race to 21. So they're feeling
Yeah.
good.
Probably a good time for timeout. Rahul was on an absolute rampage.
Yeah. which is a funny thing to say, is on a rampage with 2 drops. It's usually not something you see.
Yeah.
You usually
Yeah.
talk about players ripping these cut serves and reverse cut serves,
Right.
these
he
offhand
just-
lefty serves, all sorts of bananas skills that they have. But when you get players backed off the net that much and they're that worried about moving laterally,
Yeah.
getting the ball in front of them becomes easier and easier. And he had some really good touches there
Yeah.
and control to keep it short off the net. But I love that. A rampage of
A
drop
rampage.
serves. A rampage of drop serves.
A gentle rampage.
Of just really strong a finesse rampage, maybe.
Definitely a finesse rampage.
So back to the action.
Ryan Gross looking into the sun as well. Doesn't help.
A fake
Ooh.
drop serve there from Murthy.
Wow.
And Gross bites on the drop, who had
Ooh.
just had 2 drops. Let's get another look at that if we can. Watch, Rahul brings his hand into the ball as if he's going to drop it and then winds up for a quick hard serve. Basically freezes Gross. So disgusting.
Like, how does he do that so quickly?
And the rhythm of that is so tricky. Just like any fake, where if you fake left and go right, you want to make sure your opponent has their weight in just the right spot. So he's getting his hand in on the ball, looking like he's going to tap it on for a drop. And
Yeah.
just as Gross is putting his weight forward, he winds up
goes.
and rips it.
Yeah.
And then Gross all of a sudden has his weight in the wrong direction, can't adjust.
Yeah.
So impressive, so technically sound, too, to execute that.
You wonder if Gross had his weight in a different position, would he have changed the serve last minute? I wonder at what point Rahul's deciding what serve he's
That
going
he's
to do.
committed to it, yeah. That's a tricky
I'm
thing.
interested, yeah.
There's a lot of different styles there where you maybe think about exactly what you're going to do with a fake versus reading the player.
Yeah.
I know there's some moments that I got to experience today where some players were reacting to how I was reacting to their serve fakes.
Yeah.
So
That's,
there's a bit of
that's-
gamesmanship in it over
Yeah.
that 5-second timer you have to serve the ball.
Yeah, that's something I've not experienced until coming to the States. Is I always decide on the serve, set up,
Okay.
go.
Yeah, and if
Whereas
you're just
here it's more, you know, you can be more.
a lot more
spontaneous.
fakes and
Yeah.
creativity. Yeah, and
Yeah.
as far as a reminder for those at home, Ruth does not do fakes, but you
Ruth
can.
does not.
Ruth doesn't fake, but you can use fakes on her, and she will bite on them. So again,
Correct.
very, very generous
She will not
commentator
like
here in the
you.
booth, and she won't like you though.
She won't like you.
Okay,
You can
but
try.
she'll give you the point if you fake her out
Yep.
successfully.
Okay. They need to pull something out the bag here because it's 9:13 final set.
Oh, and just a
Okay.
weak set, unable to get
Well
it out.
done
And
by
Hui trying to
Karah.
navigate the no-hit zone there successfully, gets the break. And speaking of breaks, just a note from the other game going on. Joe Bondi and Olivia take the 3rd place match over Will Picone and Katie Pearson in 3 games. So congratulations to Joe Bondi and Olivia Jenki there joining the mixed division podium today.
Good stuff.
Just got to figure out who's going to stand in the center of that picture.
Yep. Well, there'll be 2 twins there, that's for sure.
That much I know. Yeah, their names are Ryan Gross and Rahul Murthy, the same height and size. You meant Olivia and Ali Jenki, of course, of defending national champions twins.
Oh, wow. Oh, digs it out.
Incredible dig from
How
Murthy,
does he dig
but a
that
no-hit
out?
zone infraction called for Murthy. He's unable to
Oh.
get back up to his feet and get outside that 1.5-foot zone.
Yeah. The observer's
Unfortunate mishap.
drawing the circle of doom.
Yeah, the circle of doom. Oh my gosh, Ruth, we're going to take that all the way to the Tour Series Championship.
It's nothing worse than looking
So,
at the yellow shirts.
If
and
this,
seeing
so
circle
then
of doom.
the question I have to ask: if the circle of doom for the hit zone is one thing, but if you fall into the circle for the 7-foot serving line, what is that circle?
Ooh. What is that sign for an observer?
So it's the same sign, actually.
okay.
Yeah, the joke is
Just
that you might
slightly
the
bigger.
joke is that you might draw a bigger circle,
I
but
think so.
it's a similar motion of drawing a circle because you're not allowed to be inside that circle, one
Still
way
a
or
circle
another.
of doom. Ooh, okay. Rahul gets a
Murthy
little angry.
upset about that situation.
Yeah, it was a
It
tough set.
sounds like Rahul Murthy might be in the circle of gloom right now.
Punny.
Oh. Doom rhymes with so many things. We're going to be looking at the circle of zoom there from Ryan Gross on that reverse cut ace.
Okay, whilst we've been talking about the circle of doom, the score has equalized.
Yeah.
So we're back on a tight game.
Yeah, may have even taken the lead there after a couple of mishaps and mistakes from Murthy and Jenki.
Yeah.
Gross.
14-13. Gross to serve. Lips up. Ooh. Good movement by Gross to get back. Saw the set was off the net.
Yeah, sometimes the ball just doesn't go up.
Yeah. It's a shame.
So now serving at even without the advantage for Murthy. A nice reverse cut, and it challenges Gross.
Yep.
No chance for a set from Hui. That's just a clean ace. We see the movement here on that serve. It stays so flat. And actually catches, Gross gets his hand to the ball, but it hits the heel of his hand on that one. Nice cut serve from Murthy. Hui trying to open up her hips for that push hit.
Slightly off.
We've talked so much about how she's been really strong with that backhand set, but not able to line that backhand set up. It's not quite as centered from Gross. And instead off net goes for that push hit and misses altogether.
That's tough.
So
Back at
couple
16-14.
of missed opportunities from Murthy and Jenki, and they quickly come back with a couple breaks of their own, back up again. And in that race to 21 now, a 2-point advantage. Gross with a great push, navigating the space.
Yeah. Great movement.
Stays out of that circle of doom.
Oh, great lefty. Wow.
Wow, that one lands so much faster than some of the other ones she had earlier in the match.
That was perfectly executed with the right step as well, and then pings it left.
And at a huge moment to equalize at 16 apiece.
Yeah, that was important. She can just
Absolutely clutch herself.
Yeah.
All these players with a bit of a clutch gene, I suppose. Hui and Gross winning the mixed division last week, and of course Ali, Jenki, and Rahul Murthy, national champs in their own right. Murthy with an easy dig here, goes for a high touch, and that I think landed outside the circle of boom.
Where's that?
Boom, as in boom ball. I believe that's a minimum of 20 to 30 feet away from that. I don't think it's painted on the court, but it's implied.
It's an implied circle.
It's an implied circle of boom. Rahul Murthy known for hitting the ball high and far.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, Gross challenge to go on one, but he finds a recovery touch. A soft from Murthy. Tries to set it, and he misses. Can't find the set. Interesting decision there. The ball's so high up that Murthy, you would hope he lines up. We see here a great touch from Gross, and Hui sets him for a nice touch. And the ball's in the air so long, I would have hoped to line up the set a little more cleanly. But a great serve at the beginning of this point, this exchange from Jenki, forces Gross to inadvertently return the serve on one.
Yes.
And gets away with the hold in some way.
What a rally. Okay, finds a way. Oh, unlucky.
Oh no, unable to get the finish.
And Hui Gross straight back in it. Yeah, I think that first touch from Rahul it went so high that it made the second set incredibly hard because it was coming down at such velocity.
And at this time of day, the sun's getting pretty low, so he's trying to challenge not only a bit of wind, but also the sun, as Gross looking for a very wide lefty cut serve. Has the advantage back after that break on Jenki. So Murthy needs this receive to stay even. Nice drop, but Murthy's quick to the net. And it's high and it's far, and Hui unable to chase it down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back at equal. Karah makes a run.
A running kick set.
Tries to kick. Love to see the effort there. Good hustle. Critical point that.
Yeah,
Now
gets the advantage
19-18.
back for Jenki Murthy.
Yeah.
Karah Hui plays the women's division with Sarah Allen, team name Kickstart, trying to kick save that break.
Yep.
For her namesake, I believe. Some sort of point of order there for Rahul Murthy.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Oh, she's maybe a little winded.
Ooh. Has he swallowed? I feel like he's swallowed a fly or something. Okay. We're back.
Or is he just making sure he doesn't choke under pressure?
Ooh.
Not sure.
Ooh. I think it was the fly. Hi.
Hoyt needs to keep this close. A good reverse cut.
Wow. They needed that. Oh, man.
Massive serve from Murthy. And now they're up 2018 as we see the movement on that. It stays so wide.
Okay, game point. Let's see if they can stay in it.
They're going to need the hold here. Gross on the receive. And again, Rahul Murthy has a lefty serve, folks.
As do we all.
And I have nothing to say about whether he can make it. Nothing nice, at least. I think I'm not implying anything there, Ruth.
I'm not sure. Ooh.
But
Double fault.
Double fault from a member of Double Clutch there. And it's all going to fall to Hui, who has been working through a range of her arsenal of serves.
Yep.
And in 1920, she needs just one here. Doesn't matter how many she hits before.
Goes for a backhand. Wow. Wow.
And
What a serve.
massive clutch moment for Karah Hui. We saw her do it to win the women's division last week in Orlando,
Exact
Florida.
same serve.
Just pulling it out in a big moment.
Oh, my goodness.
Ties this up 2020. You see the effort from Murthy.
Yeah.
Tries to get the save on the touch, but it's no good. Hui now looking to get the advantage back with a lefty serve. A diving hit from Murthy.
So close. to
Clean
Gross.
under Gross's hand. Not sure if he just didn't see that well, but it looked like he was in the position to make the play.
Yeah, I don't quite know what happened there. Just couldn't quite get a hand to it. Okay, we're back on.
Jenki serving with advantage. Quick touch, it's up in the air for Murthy. Sets to Jenki. Lefty on, and it's through the gap. That's game, set, match for Murthy and Jenki. What a sequence. Close it out. Game one, the same score as game three, 22-20. Your mixed division champs. This great quick touch lefty. Hui, what an effort trying to chase that down.
Ends with a body block. Let's go.
Crazy hand there
Yeah, what a hand by
from
Ali.
Ali Jenki, just off her hand.
And just the composure to
Great set from Murthy, and they're stoked.
Love to see that. Come on.
Yeah, and that's going to do it for our time here in Richmond at the Spikeball Tour Series Challenger. Ruth, thanks so much for joining me in the booth today. Flying all the way from London just to hang out with you guys on stream. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Spikeball Tour Series event in Dallas for that Challenger in just 2 weeks. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm Ben Dantowitz. Take care.